Going back in?
There's still men out there. God damn. When I go home, people ask me, "Hey, Hoot, why do you do it, man? Why? You some kind of war junkie?" I won't say a goddamn word. Why? They won't understand. They won't understand why we do it. They won't understand it's about the men next to you. And that's it. That's all it is.
Find us on the web at mbradio.us.
I want to make it clear that the views expressed by our hosts are not considered the official stance of MBR Views. Remember, this is all about having fun and enjoying the ride.
Turnbuckles and Stogies. Yo, what is up? What is up, yo? Happy Sunday. Another Sunday with your favorite hostess with the mostest.
My dad, I'm doing a wrestling punch. I look and I said, hey.
We are Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod, your hostess with the mostest, the big dog, the vanilla gorilla, and ladies and gentlemen, today, yo, y'all ready for this? Because I don't think they're ready for this, Joe.
I don't know. It might not be.
Yo, what is up? What is up? Happy Sunday. Happy good Sunday. Everybody enjoying the weather. So we are here live today. Turnbuckles and Stogies, the vanilla gorilla, the big dog. We are live here in Hudson, New York at the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. If you've never been here, you need to come check the place out. In 2 weeks, they got an anniversary and they are a DBL lounge. So y'all need to come and check them out. Y'all can see some pictures behind us of members. And it's a great lounge to come to. The hospitality's great. Everybody's great. So y'all need to come and check it out. Hudson, New York, the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. Come and check us out. So today you are live with Turnbuckles and Stogies. So what do we got to say, son?
Give me 1 second. I'm sharing this out to our followers.
And we appreciate him and Roy opening up the lounge for us. It doesn't open till noon. But we appreciate him opening the lounge. And we are going... Go ahead, brother.
These are new Fratello.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
These are very good.
Yep. And right now, if you buy 5, you get a free Early Quinn lighter.
Really?
Early Quinn Light. All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
So guys,
here you go, guys. You buy 5 here.
In the Hudson, New York, at the
Iron Horse, you buy 5 of these, and you get this nice Harley Quinn Fratello lighter.
Y'all know I love Fratellos. I love Fratellos. I love Oscar.
It's got a flashlight, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So this is their special of the weekend or during the week. Come up to the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge in Hudson, New York. You buy 5 and you get the lighter. So come and see Jim. Come and see everybody here. Tell them we sent you, and we appreciate them opening their doors for us. While supplies last. See, there's the key word. While supplies last. Once they run out, don't come in here asking 2 weeks down the road if you can have one, because the answer is going to be no. No is going to be the answer.
All right. Let's get this lit up.
So, I just want to take a moment to say my thoughts and prayers to former President Donald Trump. I know some of y'all don't like him. Some of y'all love him. But it doesn't matter. He's a human being. And no one should be attempted to be assassinated. I think, I think that's a shame. That's, I personally am not a big fan of his, but no way you're going to try to assassinate. This ain't a politics podcast. But I'm just saying, no one should ever try to be assassinated or killed. I'm not.
Well, nobody tried.
People
do it to them. They don't try to, but
that's
here nor there.
That's here nor there. Just my thoughts and prayers to the.
This isn't a politics podcast.
Right, but this is my thoughts and prayers to the Trump family. God bless y'all. You know, I hope all is well. Now, let's get to some wrestling. What about that young lady?
Well, I'm getting to that. I'm going to get to that. Don't jump the gun.
Whoa. Slow down there, big boy. This is our podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you
but
very
you're
much.
jumping the gun with what I have to say. I'm not there yet.
Well, I didn't write this down.
Right, but you also don't listen either.
Well, look at Jim just laughing. Guys, that's my friend Jim. He opened it up for us. We love coming here. We've been here several times without the podcast. It's a great place.
Got a bagel shop right next
Got a
door.
bagel shop, awesome bagels next door. Like I said,
They got a nice outdoor lounge set up right now.
For the summer. Jim, that's for the summer, correct? That outdoor lounge? That's just for the summer. So once the summer's over, it's a wrap.
It goes away again.
Goes back away. Then you come back next year, you go back outside.
Absolutely.
But we've been here on several occasions. We know Roy, we know Ruben, we know both gyms now. So we've been here, you know. Rima, what's up, Rima?
What's up, Johnny?
Johnny, when you jumping on a podcast, Johnny? I got open dates after next week, Johnny.
We do have an upcoming guest next week. We have San Giuseppe Cigars coming on. He'll be on along with
Big Joe Gambino.
And, you know, media personality Big Joe Gambino will be on as well.
Oh, this
That's
is
already
great.
worked out and set up to go.
I don't think I ever had this flat box one.
Yeah, this is all they come in.
I don't think I ever.
Kevin.
I think that was the last time I had it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Fratello fan. I know him very well. He's
Well,
a
let
good
us
friend.
know, Johnny. Let me know.
Yeah.
We'll come to you guys.
Johnny, I'll come to you.
I'll make it easier. We'll come to you.
We'll sit in your lounge and smoke. How about
We'll
that?
come to you, Johnny.
I get a hotel right across the street, my man.
We'll come to you. Make it easier for you guys. Hopefully, we'll see you at Barn Smoker this year since there's no PA one. So does that mean you're going to come to Connecticut?
Probably so. We probably got tickets already.
Ooh. Which everybody who has their Barn Smoker tickets and who didn't get them, I can't help you. We got ours. Barn Smoker is right around the corner.
Month away.
Not even.
Couple weeks, matter of fact. Got to book the hotel.
Not even. We got to figure out what hotel we're staying at.
So, guys, I wish I could show you this place. This place is awesome. I wish I could take the computer and just turn it around and show you.
They're a DBL lounge.
Can I take the computer and just show them?
You're not going to be able to.
Why not?
Because once the quality the internet.
Well, let me just see something. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just see something.
I can take pictures and post it up. Okay.
So, guys, this is the lounge. Let me show y'all. This is the lounge.
It's not going to work the way you think it would, like a phone.
Look. There's the DBL.
All they have to do is go back to our last.
There's the
video.
DBL sign. Okay. This is the DBL sign that we have up there. This is the other part of the lounge here. This is where you play your dominoes. As you can see, you got the dominoes there. Let's see what else we got over here. Then you come this way, right? You come this way, and you got the humidor. Let's go look in the humidor. Let's see what's in the humidor. Let's show y'all what's in the humidor. So this is the humidor, guys. That's all.
Next time you listen to me.
I'm just trying to show the humidor.
Yeah, next time you listen to me. When I tell you things.
Well, there you go, guys. So I'm getting in trouble by the producer. I'm just the owner. He's the producer, the manager. I just get the guest. He does everything else. That's all. Good smoke, right? Good draw.
It's got a hell
Very
of a
good
kick to it too.
You know what? I've never had a Fratello cigar.
It's got a great kick with
That
a,
has
with
been
a nice
bad.
spice note.
We did a
So for you guys this was just handed to me by Jim. This is the Athens Summer Music Concert Series in Athens, New York, every Friday.
check it out.
And they will be there selling cigars.
Selling, not giving away
They're
selling.
one of the corporate sponsors. They'll be there selling cigars. So you can get yours in Athens, New York. See? Look, see? There you go. Look at that. See? Right there.
Jim, we're just a laid back
Go
podcast.
right there. That's where you can go.
And,
They'll be there.
Taste the Cube is a friend of ours.
Starting on
Yeah,
the
he's a good friend of
19th.
ours. He's supposed to be. I texted him like twice.
So it starts on the 19th and goes all the way till September 6th. There's the lineup. Yep. If you go to apacrocks.org or .com, sorry, .com.
Yeah.
You can see the lineup and pick a day you want to go and then pick up your cigars while you're there.
Who knows? You know what? I might even take a ride up there and stay in a hotel for the night. What the hell? Who knows? You know how we travel. We just pack up on a Thursday and we're out for the weekend and we end up in lounges.
I can't anymore because of my job.
Things like that.
Can't just pack up on a Thursday.
You know, I don't know if Rima's still here, but we're supposed to be going out to Village Tobacco. But
we're gonna go out to CI.
Mr. Rima hasn't got back to me yet. And then I'm gonna hit CI up, see if we can do a podcast there.
That's gonna be hard.
I think they would let us because they know us.
Yeah, but remember that's corporate. That's got to go through corporate, not
but I think he would let us do it.
But we're also just gonna go out there anyway, just to go.
So guys, let's talk about some wrestling events. So yesterday, ISPW had a big event.
They had the 90s Wrestling Con. And the show Jeff Hardy performed last night as well.
His music.
I don't know if they wrestled last night, but you had Eric Bischoff, you had the coach, Sean Waltman, Headbangers. The Now was there. Eric Bischoff. I mean, you name it, he had just about everybody you can think of.
Except, and it was posted on social media.
Well, I don't know if he ever came or not.
No, Kevin Nash never showed up.
I don't know if he was at any. I think the advertisement was already down by that point because he revamped the advertisements. Shane Douglas was there. I believe RVD and Sabu were there. And then along with the Wrestling Con, you also had the wrestling show as well. And Eric Bischoff was actually there watching the show. He was standing in the crowd watching it, giving people advice from what I understand, telling them what they could do better. Bill Apter was there.
Bill Apter,
Danny Moff, Sean Donovan, sent to slaughter.
So you had a whole thing out there in Atlantic City. We are working on
ACX1 Studios, I think it was.
Apex Championship Wrestling is working on a show for the first week in November.
November? I thought we were doing September.
No, we're going to try November. So we're working on a show the first week in November, and we're going to have a special guest. I'm working on that right now. He is now the champion in West Virginia, him and his son. So they won the tag team titles last night. So he's going to show up. He's a good friend of mine. I might have another couple special guests. I haven't decided yet. So that's what we're going to do here. So guys, if you're ever again in the Hudson area of Columbia County, come up to the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. Check out both gyms. Check out Roy the owner. Check out the humidor.
Remember,
come up just to
while
have a good
supplies
time.
last, buy 5 of these, get a free lighter.
Right.
While supplies last.
While supplies last. It's just like a wrestling show. Card subject to
Remember
change.
that. While supplies last. I seen the lighter. Very nice. If I had the money, I'd buy the 5 right now and get a free lighter. I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying.
So come and check them out, man. They got a great lounge, great people. We've met a lot of members here when we used to come up and smoke. They got a big Sons of Anarchy door over there, table.
You got, like I said, you got the outdoor lounge there.
Guys, they have an outdoor lounge for the summer.
They're a DBL sponsored lounge.
As
you saw the big light as he walked around with the computer.
They also have lockers, but I believe they're all taken.
They got another room over here behind us.
Yes, I showed them. That's the domino room. And from there, you can walk out to the tent. So, guys, just so you know, we need everyone to go on our Facebook page and like our page.
Same name as our YouTube, same as our Instagram, Turnbuckles and Stogies Pod. Get us to 100 followers.
Once we hit 100 followers, we're going to give away a desktop humidor, a 5-pack of cigars to the first winner.
Yep, and then another
a second
5-pack.
and third winner, we're going to give a 5-pack and a 4-pack. And We're gonna do it live on Sunday.
We'll do it live on that next episode.
And this way you can see we're spinning the wheel.
Once we get to 100 followers,
because Facebook, for some reason, when you StreamYard now, you got to have 100 followers to go live on there. So we're working on that. We're up to 70. So we need 30 more. So let's do it. Tell your friends, your aunts, your uncles, your kids, your grandfathers. Everybody got to be over 21 in order to win. So if you're not over 21 and your name comes up, we go to the next.
Not only that, if your name comes up, we'll send you a DM for your name and address, and we'll give you time to answer us. Normally it'd be if they're not here, go to the next one, but we don't want to do that because you guys took the time to get us to where we are. So we want to make sure that we get everybody a chance to get their cigars. And if they don't smoke, then, we'll go to the next person.
And without you guys, there's none of us, because we've been doing this almost a year. Come September, it'll be a year. So
August, I believe, is a year.
Our year anniversary. We're going to do another giveaway.
Well, you're going to give us time for that giveaway, because we're
going to give 5-pack of boutique cigars away.
We got to get with some of our sponsors.
When I say boutique cigars, it's going to be like BAMF, Casa Caramella, Simu, a new guy that hooked up with us, Don Bargain. So these are all our sponsors. And for y'all that don't know, I'm wearing one of our sponsor shirts right now. Soul on Fire, Andrew Thorpe King. If you never read his book, you can find it on what is that? E-read, or
you can get it on Amazon, Kindle, Spotify. It's all on there. Get it on Amazon. Order yours.
And it's called Failure Rules. And he's very good at what he does. Not only is he a book writer, he also owns his own heavy metal record company. He also is a banker by trade. So, guys, on that note, we are going to take a break and pay the bills, and we'll be right back after these messages.
He sits on his bed with his gun in his hand. He thinks his life is over, he can't understand. A bottle of whiskey and some pills in the drawer. He doesn't want to hurt himself or hurt anymore. Why must it be this way? Just think it all over and listen to the words I say. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. So take my hand, brother, let's beat this together today. You're not alone. She picks up the clothes that fall loose on the floor. She finds a crumpled letter just behind the door. Begins to read it with tears in her eyes. A horrible feeling takes over inside. Says, honey, can I talk to you? There has to be something that we can do. You are not alone. There are so many people who fight with their demons each day. 'Cause you are not alone. he puts it away, 'cause now he understands.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The host with the most, the big dog, the Vanilla Gorilla. We are here in Hudson, New York, Columbia County. We are at the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. If you've never been here, come and check it out. And they are running a special right now. The Harley Quinn by Fratello.
Buy
If
five.
you buy 5, you get a free lighter.
While
supplies last. See, there's the key word. While supplies last. Don't come in here next week. Talk about Dave and Joey said that you have these cigars, because the answer is going to be
Absolutely not.
why.
Well,
Was
they'll
the key
still
word?
put
While
it
the
this way.
supply lasts.
They'll still have them.
But you're not getting a
You
lighter.
won't get the lighter.
That's all. Maybe they'll give you like a book of matches or something. Who knows? Maybe we'll give you a book of matches with the name on it.
Heard that? Full line.
Full line, everything. And let me tell you, Fratellos are good. That's my go-to cigar besides Gloria Cubana.
And you can get your DBLs here as well, because they're a DBL lounge.
What is it? July 27th.
Francisco will be here rolling.
Francisco DBL will be here. This is their year anniversary, Jim.
10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary up here in Hudson, New York. So if you're in the area, come up to here, July 27th. Francisco from
We should
DBL
be
will
here
be
as
here.
long as everything goes
We will
right.
be here. We will be here. Taste of Cuba will be here. All your Instagram buddies will be here. All your Facebook buddies will be here. And they'll be rolling live.
Oh, here you
Check
go.
it out. Oh, and here's the flyer. He's going to give us everything. Show them the whole thing.
So it's from 2 to 7, July 27th. Live music from the Deal Breakers, multiple cigar reps on site, cigar deals all day long, cigar rolling by DBL Cigars, barbecue food, $25 suggested donation to American Legion Riders.
I mean, let's be
So
honest.
there you go, guys.
Let's be honest. You don't have to just come up for that. You can come up earlier. You can sit in the lounge, smoke cigars. Just pay the $25. It goes to a good cause. I'm going to come up and pay the $25.
I will, because we've done
a lot. So
we've done a lot with,
and
we haven't personally done a lot with the American Legion, but we've done in Rhode Island, we've done a lot of shows with the American Legion.
And I would come up here and support the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge because they let us film in here twice. So, you know, I would come up and support
Not once,
them.
but twice.
I would come up and support
and
them.
I'm sure we'll be back a third and a fourth and a fifth time. I'm sure.
Now that our times have changed, it's a lot earlier to get
It's a
somebody
lot
out of bed.
easier to be able to be here.
The last time we came was 7 in the morning.
Yeah, 7 in the morning. The other Jim was here. He goes, I'm going home and go to sleep. Yeah, he goes, I'm going back home to go to sleep. He goes, I'm done. I'm going to sleep.
So, guys,
the time change worked out for everybody, so that's good.
We want y'all to realize when we travel to lounges, it's lounges that we frequented. You can't just walk into a lounge and want to do a
lounges
podcast.
that were suggested to us by friends of ours who come here or go places.
And one of our good friends here is Ruben.
Yeah.
And like they say, well, guys,
in fact, where the hell is Ruben?
Yeah, where the hell is Ruben? He was supposed to be here.
He said he was going to be here
God,
today.
sucker.
Maybe he'll show up later.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just have
we're
to,
gone.
If not, we'll just have to call him.
Like, I just missed you. That was like 4 hours
ago. If not, we'll have to just call him and maybe go to the house and go bother him.
Could be.
For a little while.
So let's talk about some wrestling.
I mean, there's been some.
Well, did you see
There's been some controversy.
Did you see the promo that Solo cut when he said Roman Reigns? He said if and when he decides to come back, he will acknowledge me as the tribal chief.
But that's setting up the War Games match for Survivor Series. That's setting
That's
up.
The Rock and his people against Roman
Well,
Reigns.
I don't know so much about the
you
Rock.
know who's going to join the old bloodline?
Who?
The brother of Tama Tonga and them. He's already.
Oh yeah, that's been in the works.
He's joining the old bloodline.
Well, no, he's joining the bloodline, the new bloodline.
No, they have the picture of him up already for the next thing. It's Roman Reigns, him, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso.
Oh no. So that's not a done thing. That's a fan-made poster. I saw that. That's not put out because nobody knows he's signed yet. Rumors have circulated that he's signed, but nobody has any idea if he's actually fully signed or not. If he does, he's going to join up with his brothers, and it's going to be Solo, Jacob, the Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and their brother. That's 5 against Roman, the Usos, and I've heard Sami Zayn.
That's what I heard.
Might go back, and then maybe KO or maybe Cody.
Maybe Randy Orton.
Nah, I would go along the lines of Cody or KO or somebody like that. Randy hasn't had too much of a run-in with them yet.
Huh.
Yeah, he hasn't had too much of a run-in with them yet. Remember, he's just getting back into the swing of things.
So we like this.
You know that they had to they had to reach out to a very high-powered immigration attorney to get Jacob into Canada.
Yes.
A very high-powered attorney. And also there's been a lot of other stuff going on as well. You've seen, for those of you who haven't heard or read, Stephanie Vacour from CMLL, who was the women's champion and I believe a tag champion at the time.
Very good.
Less than a week ago. Actually, less than 48 hours ago. She no-showed her booking in San Jose to drop the belt for CMLL because she signed with WWE. So she was stripped of the belts in San Jose. So you'll have a new CMLL champions, a tag champion, and a women's champion. And she actually showed up last night in Mexico City for a super show, house show they had in Mexico.
Oh, you know who I seen who did an appearance down there?
Who?
And she had a mask on. Bailey. Bailey had on a mask.
Probably for the super show.
Yeah, she had a mask.
Yeah,
on.
she did that as a joke.
Yeah, she had she looked good with it. She should keep that going.
Jericho's going back to CMLL to challenge Mystico. That's the first time he'll wrestle there in 30 or 30.
That's where he started his career, there in Canada.
Well, he started in Canada, then he went to Mexico, and then from Mexico, he went to Japan to WAR, and then from there, he did New Japan, the Super Juniors, and then he came back.
You know who else showed up in, what is that federation in Japan? That, and it's the one that, Noah.
AJ was there.
AJ showed up.
Well, he
didn't his entrance.
He didn't show up. He was booked.
They showed his entrance.
He was booked to face.
Right, but they showed his entrance there. I seen the entrance.
Yeah,
on
he was
and all
booked to face Marufuji.
Yeah, he showed up.
And then Io Sky was in Marigold.
So guys, there's a lot going on in the wrestling world.
I mean, the partnership.
In order for us to keep doing this, we're gonna have to go on for hours and hours and hours, and we don't have hours and hours.
No, we don't.
We got an hour and a half.
Maybe I'll have to start doing midweek updates.
And just so y'all know, we're going to start doing cigar reviews. It's just that our schedules conflict because when he's coming home, I'm going to work. When I'm going home, he's going to work. So
they are coming, we promise. I know we've been saying it. We've been slacking on that end. It's not intentional. Schedules haven't aligned. Just been super busy. I know we're behind on uploading everything. I'm working on it. I'm not sure what the issues are.
Shout out to TPA, which is another one of our sponsors.
Yes.
Which is Ishmael Olivan, the Great Lakes Smokes, OGT Cigars,
GTO.
Don Bargain, GTO Cigars, Don
Not
Bargain.
OGT, GTO.
And some other ones.
Hey, look, there's the logo right there.
So, it's
hey, look, there's our logo again.
That's what we do. So we have a lot of sponsors. We can't put them all up, but we put one up a week. You know what I mean?
We try to switch around here and there for everybody, so you guys can see all the logos we have, the places we're associated with, I mean, we're doing a lot that you guys don't see that we don't post up because there's no reason to. The merchandise is out. As
Yeah,
you
my
can
shirt had to
see,
be washed.
that's the hat. It's screen printed on. So we're good to go. Don't worry. We got somebody already placed an order for the merch. So that's coming soon for them. Actually, he should already
I'll
have
have
it.
to hit him up. Let me hit him up.
He
and see
should
if
already
got
have it. We'll
Let me hit
find
him
out
up.
later.
I can hit him up.
I will have some stuff in hand pretty soon that you can buy that I'll send to you. But you want it before I get it, you can buy it directly from the website and get it from there and have it shipped directly to you instead of going through the middleman, because they print it, ship it, and everything to you. There's stickers, bumper stickers, hats. There is shirts, you name it. I have it. I have matching sweatsuits. I have Under Armour track jackets. I mean, you name it, I have it all. Now, we are scheduling some other interviews with some bigger names in the cigar industry. So you may have a Sunday where we may upload that interview, and it may be a pre-recorded interview. I'm just letting you know now because we have to work around that person's schedule. And I'm working on some swag for us. Well,
And
some
who's
more
that?
swag. I'm not going to name names right now.
Uh-oh.
We're not naming names until the interview's done and finalized and it's getting ready to go up, which means we'll be taking a Sunday off, which would be actually quite nice, so that you guys could watch a pre-recorded interview that we did.
When he says we're not mentioning names, that means I don't even know, so I can't even secretly tell you anything.
No.
Because there's nothing a secret when it comes to my show.
Yeah, well, you have to learn to keep secrets because not everybody has to know everything. That's the reason that this podcast is the way it is because
so don't
you
forget,
don't tell everybody.
Guys,
everything.
Hudson, New York. Get your 5-pack Iron Horse Cigar Lounge.
While supplies last.
While supplies last. Ollie Quinn. And you get a free lighter while supplies last. If you don't get it,
they'll always have the
cigars.
The lighters are going to come and go here and there, I'm sure.
I mean, they might want to sell you a lighter. You could probably buy the lighter after that, but I can't help you after that. You know what I mean? But this is a really good smoke if you never had it.
What we're smoking is the Toro, the 6x52, which is a fantastic cigar. I've had the Robusto, and I think we've had the Toro. Yeah, we've had the Robusto and the Toro. And I think there's one other size I haven't had yet, which is the Churchill.
Well, it's like when we went to that cigar lounge in North Carolina, they had the bundles, and we paid like $25 for the bundles.
No, $40 for the bundle for the
Robusto,
the camouflage ones.
Yeah, the Robustos.
Yeah, the camouflage ones. The Russo, the Verde, and they didn't have the blue, but it was their basic, like $2-3 everyday stick. I have one in my humidor in the car, actually. For the price point, they're good. I'm not gonna say that they're fantastic.
Well, what do you consider fantastic? Tell me what you consider fantastic. What's a fantastic cigar?
It's not the fact that it's fantastic. What I mean by that is it's not something to run and write home about. If you want everyday Fratello cigars, those are the ones I would say. Because those are throwaways. They're for
dog
walkers, mowing the lawn. So if you don't want to use something like this, if friends come over, they don't really smoke, they want a cigar, you hand them one of those. I mean, to the seasoned cigar smokers, as I'm going to say it, I had this conversation with another shop owner when I was there talking to him, and it's the same thing. For the price point, they're good. For $2 a cigar, they're good. But you're getting what you pay for.
And if you listen, I will put, and I've always said this, I will put my $10 stick up against the Cohiba and a $50 stick to the $25 stick anytime. And I guarantee you my $10 stick will taste better than your Cohiba. You're only paying for the name. And everybody says, oh, it's Cuban, it's Cuban, it's Cuban. Nobody realizes that every cigar has some kind of Cuban heritage to it.
Yes.
No one realized that. Everybody thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. But I've spoke to several rollers. I've spoke to several cigar owners. Every stick has some kind of Cuban heritage to it.
Correct.
So don't let anybody tell you, oh, I got the best Cubans in the world. Guess what?
Nothing is really Cuban anymore, if we're just being completely honest.
Correct.
There really isn't any more straight Cubans.
Especially when you go to these islands and the guy's walking on the beach.
Those
goes,
are just Dominican
oh,
cigars.
I got these Cuban cigars. And guess what? When you buy it, it's a Dutch master.
99% of those are just Dominican throwaway factory cigars that they just slap a label on and make you pay $75 to $100 a cigar.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
That's what most of the time that is. And for everybody that's buying them for their family or, somebody that smokes, listen, thank you to everybody who does it, because at the same time, their cigars, they're still going to smoke. They're still going to taste good. So it's not that we're shitting on that. We're just making you guys aware of that. That's the thing.
And if you ask any cigar roller, Francisco, Ish, Viva La Vida, they will all tell you the same thing.
Which, if you go back, I believe about a month or so, we actually had Billy and Gus on the podcast. So go watch that episode as well. Last week's episode is up there. The week before that, I think, is the one we had. I'm having some uploading issues with.
And next week, don't forget, we got San Giuseppe. We got Joe coming on with Big Joe Gambino.
Yes.
So that's going to be a nice episode to watch.
He's got some stuff coming down the pipeline. If we have to,
we are going to go overboard and just film and then just repost it as part 2.
I'll have to if we have to go over. Well, no. I think they're only coming on for about a half hour or so, he said.
Okay.
Half hour, 45 minutes.
Okay.
So, because remember, you don't need a whole really hour or so for this. It's more or less an exposure interview for us to them and for their audience to us, for our audience to them. So, you can get your cigars at sangiuseppecigars.com. They're not expensive. I look, they're not expensive. They're really not.
And he makes a lot of cigars for a lot of big people. He
Yes.
just made one for Sylvester Stallone.
No. So that wasn't, he didn't make that for Sylvester Stallone. That wasn't a Sylvester Stallone cigar. That was the purple box. That was the Larry Walker cigar.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yes, which I believe by now should be debuted with Larry Walker in the Rocky Stadium by now. I believe.
So he does make all these cigars.
He's the one. You guys will most notably recognize him from the home plate box for Jose Reyes that came out a year or two ago. That's where I remember him from. I didn't know the name of the company. I just knew that somebody made a home plate box for Jose Reyes, and they did a big release party at 4 or 5 different lounges.
And I've been following him for, 4 or 5 years now. So he's doing good. Joe Bonino.
San Giuseppe Cigars.
He's out of I believe Staten Island or
I think
Brooklyn.
I think he's in Pennsylvania.
Well, he's in Pennsylvania now, but he's from
his company. I think he's in Florida, or he's out of Florida. His company. He's got his own factory in the DR. He owns his own factory, his own field. So he does all of his growing and everything himself.
And that's the kind of guys you want.
And those are the guys that, we
associate ourselves with.
We don't, not that we associate with, but those are the kind of guys that, are sent to us by other people, or a lot of people now have been DMing us to either come on the podcast or try their cigars, or they're coming to me through friends.
We just had a guy hit us up,
EQ Cigars.
EQ Cigars. He just hit us up. He's sending us cigars on Monday. So
we should have them by Wednesday or Thursday.
They're hitting us up. We're not hitting them up.
Right.
And we do buy, just so you know, excuse me, when we try the cigars, if we like them, we do buy them. So it's not that they're giving us it for free.
Not only that,
and we're not buying them. we offer to buy, and they say no,
and they send them to us.
and
So
they
it's
just
not,
send them to us.
it's not that we're asking for the free stuff. It's not that we're saying, oh, let me try your cigars, this, that, and the third. You know, it's how can I try them, or how can I get a hold of them? And then they say, hey, I'll send you some, and you know, we offer to buy, and we're like, no, we'll buy a 5-pack or whatever. He says no. You know, a lot of them say no because they just want the exposure. Sorry, guys. It's been a long week. On that note, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break, pay some bills, give some shout outs, and when we'll be right back with some more wrestling news. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here.
Been home about 6 months now, and I still have my doubts. Well, I'm not sure how I got here or how I'm gonna get out. Well, my mama says I look the same as I did before I left, but if she could see inside of me, it would scare her to death. I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, got it weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on, I just can't get it off. Last Saturday they honored us in a small parade downtown, and when they shot off those fireworks, I nearly hit the ground. And while they smiled and cheered for us, all I could do was stare, 'cause part of me is here at home, but part of me's back there. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, got it weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. They taught me how to put that uniform on, I just can't get it off. Yeah, there's no end in sight, 'cause even though I'm home now, I'm still fighting for my life. Well, I can still taste the powder from the barrel of my gun, and I can hear my sergeant screaming, run, soldier, run. And I can feel the backpack on my shoulders, got it weighed a ton. And I see death in every single thought. Well, they taught me how to put that uniform on, I just can't get it off. Well, the devil's won some battles, and he may win some more, but don't he know the American soldier will always win the war?
So, guys, we're back here. Joey's talking to my buddy Jim.
So, you see this, guys? Look at this right here. So, there's a bill right now in Albany that's putting a 50 cent, that wants to put a 50-cent cap on all tobacco tax.
So instead of 70,
because premium cigars. So you figure if this cigar, right, when you're buying it wholesale, is $10 before your shop gets it in New York,
$10.50.
it's $17.50 that they have to pay before they put it on their shelf. And then you wonder why your taxes are, you're at $25 and $30 for a $10 cigar, because that money has to be made back. That's why everything is so high.
Show them the other side.
So go here
and send a letter to your congressman.
And it tells you to send a letter, and it tells you how to send a letter to your congressperson in New York and tell them that they should pass that bill because it'll put more money in the state's pocket, which I've seen it in a lot of other states, in Pennsylvania. And the other
so Jim, I have a buddy coming. He used to
oh
be our
my
third
God.
co-host. I don't know where he is. He should be coming. What happened, bud?
No, I was trying to think of what I was saying. I don't remember.
So guys,
and it wasn't because of the message. I happened to just lose my train of thought.
So guys, we're gonna have a special guest if he gets here before we get off. It's our former third co-host. He's going to be coming. He's going to jump on and say hi.
I don't remember what I was saying.
I know y'all missed him. I know y'all want to see him.
Here, let me actually pull this up real quick because I read it yesterday and it was on OGT's page.
So guys, don't forget the cigar clowns were over at the
Fat Boy Cigars
in
Pittsburgh.
And they didn't miss a beat. So we're going to try to get cigar clowns up here. We're going to try to get BAMF up in here. We're going to try to get Casa Carabello here. I have to schedule a meeting with Roy, the owner, for me and Joey to sit down. I have to hit up all of these guys and tell them to send us some stuff so that we can give it to Roy and Jim, two Jims, not one, but two.
I don't remember what
we're going to have to try to sit down with Jim, and Roy and let them try the cigars. And if they like them, they know they can reach out to us because we're not hard to find. We're friends of Ruben, and I know they all say it. God bless you. But Ruben's a good friend of ours. I love him dearly. He was supposed to be here today. Don't worry, Ruben. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, Ruben. When I say I'm going to get you, I'm coming to your house and knocking on your door. We're going to smoke cigars.
I don't remember what state it was, but one of the states banned, I believe it was indoor smoking.
Yes, I remember that. I think it was
just happened.
Yeah, I think it was geez Louise. It was somewhere out west. They banned them. They banned them because they don't want no indoor smoking. That's what they did.
I gotta look it up because I
just said banned indoor smoking. So, guys, on that note, Apex Championship Wrestling, we are going to have a show the end of September, beginning of November. Joe.
That was it. I think that's the one
Which one?
This was in May, but
yes.
Minneapolis Cigar Shop faced a 15-minute smoking time limit for cigars. That's insane because yeah.
So, guys.
No, firecrackers or Dutch Masters.
So, guys, listen,
no premium cigar smoking.
Just be prepared that if this happens in New York, you're going to put all the lounges out of business, like Iron Horse, like Cigar World, like J&R's, like all of these big companies, all these small companies. It's going to be put out of business.
Yeah,
but I know for a fact that Roy's not going to let that happen. So Roy will probably just send a tent up out front, maybe 2 tents, take over the whole parking lot. And we'll just take over the whole parking lot. And we'll be the first ones here, and we'll do an event. And I know a lot of congressmen. I know Chucky Schumer. I know them all. So guess what, Chuck? You be coming up here with me because you owe me a favor. I've done you a lot of favors, Chucky. I've done you a lot of favors in your time in office since I'm 16 years old. And you done me 1 or 2, but you still got about 5 or 6 in my pocket that I'm waiting for. So, Chucky, you're going to come up here to Iron Horse. You're going to smoke a cigar with me. I'm going to make sure
which
your
state
kids
it
come.
was, but one of them just did it. I think it was Massachusetts. No, nobody commented.
Oh.
I think it was Massachusetts. I think just did it. Massachusetts or Michigan. Michigan.
But yeah, so guys,
smoking laws.
So I think AEW's got a pay-per-view coming up. I think I know SummerSlam's coming up for WWE. I know the
you got
Universe,
SummerSlam coming.
What is that? Universe in Queens, that place in Queens. They got Bret Hart coming.
Actually, you'll find this hilarious. Guess who made his signing booking?
Who?
Sid Vicious.
Did he? He's not playing softball.
No, they sent somebody to get on the plane with Sid.
Get out of here.
I swear to God.
So
somebody had to go get Sid, get on the plane with Sid, take a picture that Sid was on the plane.
So you telling me Udi decided to show up to a booking?
Yes.
Sid,
look,
I don't understand you.
Hold on.
Sid, that's why I don't book you for my events, because I'm not sending nobody to pick you up and
no,
drive you
look.
here.
Well, that was yesterday. But that was him there. And then all through their story, they were posting up pictures of somebody with Sid on the plane taking a picture that he was showing up. Yeah, it was actually freaking hilarious.
Guys, so let's go back.
Oh, yeah, look. Sid watch. Sid is on the plane heading to New York.
Let's go back to our sponsors, TPA. If y'all don't know about TPA, go back and watch a few videos of ours. The owners.
Actually, it was him and Dougie Gilbert. Yes. Dangerous Doug.
The owners of TPA are BAMF Cigars,
GTO, Ronnie from Great Lakes Smoke Show.
Yes, Don Boggin,
Catherine from
and there's a
Cigar Box Marketing.
A silent owner. I can't announce it because I was told not to, but there's also a silent owner. So when we go to New Orleans, and I say we because we're showing up to New Orleans, you still are not able to smoke
as of yet.
That
doesn't mean it's not going to happen.
And it comes from a good source that the governor has not let you smoke there yet.
The governor has to sign off.
If the governor does not sign off, if you're with the TPA, you can go to the place that they rented and smoke. But if you're not with the TPA, I don't know what to tell you. But then I also found out that, when somebody says, oh, I'm not with the TPA, and you try to go in there and they find out that you're a cigar maker, they're going to be like, I'm not buying your smokes because you didn't let me go in there.
And not to cut you off, but I just remembered on OGT's website, I don't know if it's still up. I don't know how it's working. You can get the Rodeo Clown.
Yes, they're still up there.
Rodeo Clown. You have to join their Cigar of the Month. You get 5-pack of the
Jim,
same
have
cigars.
you ever heard of the clowns?
The Cigar Clowns?
We have to get you some.
Next time I get some, I'm
gonna make a phone call to all of these guys and tell them send us samples
so that we can give them to you guys.
That we can give you BAMF. We can give you.
For sure.
I don't know if I have any in here.
I don't think I have any with me.
Well, I can give them a cigar, but I don't know if you'll like it.
I don't have any of Ish's with me.
I can give them this one.
That's gonna be too up here. That's gonna be too pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ish sent some stuff up. We had Ish send some stuff up for the other Jim and Roy the last time we were here.
I think he sent them. I gotta ask Jim and
Roy. I have the picture that the stuff was in the envelope.
Right,
and sent out.
Did Roy and them get them?
I don't know. I haven't.
Maybe he can text Roy and find out. The plug's behind you, kid.
That's okay.
Actually, it's right here. I guess I can unplug this one.
Unplug the lamp.
Give me.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I will say probably the biggest news in the wrestling world that everybody's asked me about is the Stephanie McCoy situation.
Yeah, well,
and I can tell you as a wrestler that when she just has to hope, her biggest thing she's got to hope for, and you can say this as well as I do because we've seen it a million times.
Hold on.
No, what I'm saying is the machine doesn't chew her up, use her, and spit her back out into the world.
When you get signed for another federation, and a lot of these guys have done it. WWE lets you finish your commitments. They don't just cut you off. They say finish your commitment.
Now, whether you choose to or not is on you.
Come back here. You already signed, so then come back here. Just like when the Samoans finished their commitments with Japan, they came to the WWE. Just like
well, I think their situation was a little different, only because I know Jacob and the Tongans, their contracts were done.
Right. So what I'm saying is they're not going to tell you not to finish your commitments, because Triple H, that's not how he runs it now. Vince, on the other hand, he can give two fucks.
Because Vince would have sent them some money and said, here's what you would have paid her to book them.
For her to do what she did as a wrestler, me doing it for 30 years, as a wrestler, if you are signed with another federation and you have a commitment with another federation, you are to finish that commitment. Because I'm going to be honest with you, as of now, she did not show up for that booking, my son said.
Yeah,
so once you don't show up for that booking, and then you showed up under the WWE banner, you better hope and God and pray
that they don't chew you up,
that
use you,
they don't
spit
chew
you out,
you up,
send you
spit
back
you
out.
out, and then say we don't need you no more, because you're not going to be able to go back to CMLL, and nobody's going to book you because you didn't do anything.
She can go to CMLL.
Move that just a little bit.
The only problem you're going to have with going back to CMLL is that it's going to be an issue for her to go back. She might have a shot at AAA. I mean, personally, she's very great. She's a very good wrestler. She's going to do well.
Right.
Knowing what I know about the industry and having been around it so long, growing up and now in the industry myself, not fulfilling your bookings is a major thing, especially, see, it wouldn't have been so publicized if she wasn't a double champ.
And if she didn't show up to the same house show.
So she did. So she showed up to Mexico City last night for the Super Show. But the thing is the whole issue, see, the biggest issue out of this whole situation
is she was a double champ.
Is they're going to say, and they're going to make it out, correct, they're going to make it out to she didn't want to do business. That's what this is going to be made out to. Now, we're sitting here speculating and saying all this. We don't know what actually went on behind the scenes. We don't know what the contract situation was like. We don't know if there were problems with her in the office. We don't know any of this because we don't know anybody.
Well, I can tell you right now that the office wanted her to drop the belts. That's probably in the contract.
Yes.
Triple H probably told her it's up to her. And she said, fuck it, I'm not doing it.
But the thing you have to look at, too, is even if it was in the contract, you have to think about how the office was treating her, being her contract was coming due. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at all of the aspects.
That, but
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I don't see CML treating her bad because she was their double champ. She did attract a lot of people.
And again, I'm not saying.
So I don't see them treating her bad. I think she wanted to progress in her
I think she was ready
career.
for a main stage because she got a taste of the AEW.
Right. And I think with that taste of the AEW, now with the taste of
I know,
WWE,
matter of fact, I know AEW's pissed too because they thought they had her locked down.
Right.
After that show with Mercedes Moné, which was a hell of a match.
Which she should have took that contract because that would have been a hell of a contract.
You have to look at it too as, you know, WWE is good. AEW is good. I love AEW. Their women's division doesn't get enough high praise the way WWE does it.
That's up to Tony Khan.
And that's the promoter. What I'm saying. And that's what I mean is he's not.
So it's like
we're not shitting on him by bookers by any means. Because I can tell you I'm just telling you from personal experience, booking and creatively writing for Apex Championship Wrestling. It is not easy. I'm just telling you that now.
But it's like Bubba Ray said on Busted Open. Tony Khan is the owner and the promoter. It's like I told the Apex Championship promoter.
That's it.
You are a promoter
and an owner.
You have a team. You let your team do what they need to do.
Now, obviously,
there should be no reason that you have to interfere if you trust your team.
Well,
there should be no reason that you have to be involved in everything, that you have to be involved in the booking, you have to be involved in creative, you have to be involved in ring announcements. Your job as a booker is your job as a booker. Your job as a promoter is your job to put asses in the seat. Your job is to sell out stadiums. Your job is to make sure the product is good, but you do not. So, and I repeat, you do not get involved in any booking or anything else.
So here's my one reasoning on that thing. Here's my one reasoning on that. The only thing he should be involved in as booker, or not as booker, as promoter and owner, and people could say yes, people can say no, is going after big money stars like Monet, like Vacor, like Thunder Rosa. He should be going after those names if they hit free agents.
Correct.
And then when they come in, if he already has a booking idea for them, yes, he should absolutely be able to.
Right now, he should be going after Cameron Grimes.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Cameron Grimes is all over the independents.
Doesn't matter though. What I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Trevor Lee has to rebuild his name back up because as Cameron Grimes, they dulled his character. So he's got to go back out. He's got to not reinvent himself, but rebuild his name. He'll go to TNA where he was.
Well, I think he was already there this week.
And there was also actually another big return to Maryland Championship Wrestling.
Ooh.
The Velveteen Dream has come home.
He's back.
He showed up last night in Maryland Championship Wrestling. And congratulations to him. Congratulations to Dan for bringing him back. You know, having followed him from there through Tough Enough, out of Tough Enough, I was a big fan of his. So,
and don't believe everything you read on the news. Don't believe everything that you hear on the.
Don't believe none of that.
Because guess what? That's why they call dirt sheets. They don't want the good news. They want the bad news.
No, listen, I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm gonna say this with all due respect because he is a decent writer.
Who's that?
Random Rick review. Absolutely. Shark Boy, maybe. The Yeti. Absolutely not. That was a horrible gimmick that they
that was a horrible gimmick. The Yeti was a horrible
that guy got the shit end of the stick with the Yeti. Same thing with the Zombie in WWE ECW. That was
does everybody know who Bastion Booger was?
Well, Bastion Booger had quite a few names.
Do you know who he was?
Yeah, he was the Friar. He was Bastion Booger, and then he was something else. Wasn't he Mantar too?
No.
Mantar was somebody different.
Mantar was somebody different.
So Bastion Booger was it Friar Monk, I think his name was?
Yes.
And then Bastion Booger, and he got over with the Bastion Booger character. But
just like Smash from Action Smash, he was the Repo Man. Nobody knows that.
Barry Darso.
Nobody knows he was the Repo Man.
But then you can go back even farther than that. Go back farther than that.
To where?
It's Crusher Khrushchev.
Yes, he was.
With Nikita Koloff and Ivan Koloff.
Yes, he was.
So
then you can go to John Tenta. Shout out to John Tenta.
He was Earthquake.
He was Earthquake.
He was the Shark, which is
and he was also the guy with the oddities.
Yeah, that was dumb.
The oddities was the dumbest gimmick Vince ever put together.
Don't get me wrong. And you know how that started? Because I was listening to a story on it. They were at a big party for the WWE, and so that started. The oddities had come out, whatever, or no, Kurgan was part of the Truth Commission still.
Yes, Kurgan was part of the Truth Commission.
So Kurgan was part of the Truth Commission with Don Callis, who was the Jackal at the time. They're at this Christmas party, whatever. Kurgan's with his wife, and this is what Don Callis is telling everybody. Kurgan's with his wife. Kurgan gets up and starts dancing. Don Callis tells him, no, because he knows how Vince is. We all do.
Mm-hmm.
He sees you do it once, you're strapped with that gimmick for the rest of your career. He's seen Kurgan dancing, and he did I love this shit. And that's where the dancing Kurgan came from with the oddities. And he knew that was going to happen, and Kurgan still went up and did it regardless and then hated the gimmick. But the thing is there's a lot that can be done with a lot of different people right now. I mean, Velveteen going back to MCW is a big stretch. What I was going to say about the dirt sheets, people are going to hate me for what I say. I like Dave Meltzer. I do.
Dave Meltzer's full of shit. He's not a worker.
Can you let me finish what I'm going to say? His rating system is dog shit. And I'm going to tell you why. Because he said Kalani Jordan and Sol Roca was basically like a gymnastic match, right? But he gave it like 2 stars. It was too much hoopla and high flying and this and that. But he'll give the same match. If you took that match and you put it in the Tokyo Dome, it's a 5-star match. 100% it's a 5-star match.
Yeah.
That was a 5-star match no matter where you put that match. With that. But you see what I'm saying? Like his system is a little it's not shit. Let's not say shit. It's jaded because he's got a double standard for the matches in AEW that are like that, and then the matches that are in WWE that are like that, and the matches that are in New Japan that are like that.
I watched Busted Open with friends of mine, Tommy Dreamer, Bubba Ray. So even Bubba Ray said
friends with Bubba Ray.
Even my friend Bubba Ray would say Dave Meltzer.
I would say
shit.
Sometimes friends.
He is shit because all he does is look for the negative in everybody.
He looks for the negative. Yeah, he doesn't give positives.
He doesn't give positives. You could have the greatest match in the world, the best match in the Tokyo Dome, the best match in the Garden.
No. So if it's in
the Boston Stadium,
in the Tokyo Dome, it's an automatic 5-star instant classic. Double down burn match.
Oh, it's almost time to end.
Where if you go to, like you said, if you go to Madison Square Garden or somewhere else,
right,
it's a 2-star match at best because it's not a 5-star match because it's not in the Tokyo Dome. And I get his affinity for Japanese wrestling. 100% I do because I love Japanese wrestling.
So, guys,
why is the Meltzer guy even a thing? I hear his name associated with wrestling, but I have no clue where he came from. So
Dave Meltzer has been around since the 80s. Dave Meltzer, I used to get a letter from him every time in the 80s before I became a wrestler.
The Wrestling Observer newsletter, again, he does do. See, he's not like some of these other places who does shitty reporting.
Right.
His reporting skills are fantastic.
But Dave Meltzer is a guy.
He's your fan.
He's not a wrestler. He's not a worker. He's basically a fucking reporter. What do reporters look for? CBS, CNN, all of them. What do they look for? They look for the bad. They don't look for the good.
But
guess what? He's looking for the bad news rather than the good news.
But there is a lot of his reports, which I will say he has put out that have been right. Over the years, there's a lot of reports that he's put out.
Well, if you ask Bubba and Tommy, he's full of shit. I agree with
I'm not going to say he's not full of shit. His rating system is a very jaded rating system because I've seen his ratings. And if it's not in the Tokyo Dome, it's not a 5-star match.
So, guys, on that note, we got to take a break. It's almost time for us to end the show. We appreciate y'all joining us. Have a blessed Sunday.
Well, we got another 20-so-ish minutes left.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys, and we'll be right back.
I was broken for a while, a drop of blood for every mile I'm on. I took all that they gave and lived to fight another day. But if today is all I get, I'll make my mark and you can bet that I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, I can't change the past, but I can change how the story turns. 'Cause it's not mistakes that make us, but the lessons learned. Because what doesn't kill me will make me stronger in the end. And I'll never surrender. On this life, and I'll never surrender. On this life, and even if I fall, I'll get back up, standing tall again, with a medal on my chest. God knows I've done my best, because what doesn't kill me will make me stronger in the end. And I'll never surrender. On this life, 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 on this life.
Is what it is.
Yo, what is up? What is up? Yo, we are back here at the DBL Lounge, Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. If you're in the Hudson area,
Remember,
check us out
right now.
Give them the special.
Right now, you buy 5 Harley Quinns from Fratello, you get a free lighter.
And listen, if you show up now, we might even autograph the bag for you.
Yeah.
So show up now, buy your 5-pack, get
What
your
did
lighter.
Virgil say? $5?
$5 for the
$5?
autograph. But I'll tell you what, today we'll do it for $250. All right? We'll do it for $250.
Listen, guys, remember, go get your Vanilla Gorilla merchandise. Go get your Turnbuckles and Stogies merchandise.
What do we got?
Turnbuckles and Stogies, My Spread Shop, .myspreadshop.com.
We even got sweatsuits.
I got sweatsuits. I got track jackets. I got apron for when your wife and your girlfriend is cooking butt naked for you. She can wear me on her chest.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I got
whoa, whoa.
stickers, bumper stickers, mouse pads.
What do you mean you? What about me?
magnets.
She can't wear me on her chest?
hats. I got
Hello?
bandanas. I got duffel bags.
Hello?
Hold on, I'm on a roll right now. Give me 1 second.
Hello, what
I
about
got
me? She
duffel
can't wear me
bags,
on her
fanny
chest?
packs. Well, they can do it with either logo.
I'll
It doesn't
tell you,
matter.
boy. See how things change? Guy wants her on a chest.
Doesn't matter. Either
I'm
logo.
the guy that sucks the nipples.
Either logo. Yeah, I got mouse pad. I got duffel bags. You name it, I got it all. I got matching sweatsuits.
Just so y'all know, we are working on cigar bags.
I'm working on
that.
one of our. So put it this way. I'm working on lighters on my own. Now, what I will say is one of the interviews I have scheduled, like I said, is somebody high up in the cigar industry and working for certain companies.
Espinal Puro cigars.
So
it's got a clock on it. Look, watch. Watch when you light it. See how the clock lights up? Change different colors. Espinal Puro Cigars, one of our other sponsors. Go ahead.
As you cut me off rudely.
You can finish.
As I was saying, one of the interviews we have scheduled, like I said, is with somebody high up that I'm going to talk to and, see if we can get something done and maybe have some turnbuckles and stogies, cutters and lighters and travel cases and all that stuff.
And that
done.
sucks because I don't even know who the person is. And I'm the owner.
Next week,
what the fuck?
Again, we will have San Giuseppe Cigars along with Big Joe Gambino to talk about some stuff. And if you haven't put 2 and 2 together with that already, I can't help you. There's a reason they're both coming on, but I'll let you find that out next week.
You can find it out yourself.
The video will be up soon. I'm just waiting on pictures and stuff from them, but they will be on next week. I don't know what time they're going to come on.
It could be 11.
It could be 11 to 12. It could be
12:15.
11:45 to 12:15. It could be 11 to 12:30. I mean, I don't know. Whenever they're available to jump on, they'll be on. So that just means you'll have to tune in and find out.
With your host with the most, the big dog, the Vanilla Gorilla. Again, we in Hudson, New York at Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. Don't forget, in 2 weeks, they have their 10th anniversary.
I already read it to you.
We already read it to you, so you ain't got to show up at 2 o'clock. You can show up earlier, but you will drop $25.
You will. Question. Do you know what cigar reps will be on site? Okay.
I know one of them is. I know one of them is
Francisco will be here.
One of them is McAuliffe.
No, Francisco will be here.
Yes, but one of them is also McAuliffe, from what Roy said. So, on that note, you will drop $25 at the front door and come and see everybody here, because if I drop 25 and he drops 25 and we're celebrities.
Well, not only that,
hell,
I mean, truthfully, too, not even that. We've done a lot, we've done a lot in Rhode Island with the American Legion, working with New World Wrestling and all that stuff. So we've grown
I've also done a lot.
We've grown an affectionate kind of soft spot for the American Legion.
I've also done a lot for the VFW. As I say,
worked so many shows up there.
As I call it, the Fat Women's Club, but it's actually the Veterans of Foreign Wars. My mother, God rest her soul. My aunt, God rest her soul. We're lifetime members. So I do a lot with the VFW. I do a lot with the military because of my dad, my uncle, my brothers, my cousins, my nephews. So yeah. So to do this is just a drop in the bucket. You know what I mean? So come and check us out.
So here's a little. Jim actually just pulled up a little bit about the riders.
All right.
So the American Legion Riders chapters are well known for their charitable work, which has hundreds of thousands of dollars for local children's hospitals, schools, veterans' homes, severely wounded service members, and scholarships. Since 2006, Riders nationwide have participated in the American Legion Legacy Run to annually raise money for the Legacy Scholarship Fund, established to provide scholarships to the children of the U.S. military personnel killed since September 11, 2001. So for those of you who want to know where the 25 is going, that's where it's going.
It's not going to the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge.
I appreciate that, Jim. Thank you.
It's not going to the.
That's pretty cool.
It's not going to the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge.
It's going to the scholarship fund
to help
kids of veterans who have been killed since September 11th, 2001.
Correct. And I've been down at September 11th for 7-8 months. Didn't see my family for 7 or 8 months. So
you did, but it was home.
Much shout out to them.
Work, go
much
back
shout
down.
out to Jim and Roy and Ruben and all the owners and the managers and
all the members here.
All the members here. So listen, bring your asses to the Hudson Cigar Lounge, July 27th. You're going to see me.
If you're in the area, you might as well just come up and hang out anyway.
Even if you're not, they got fucking hotels over here. Get a fucking hotel for the night.
You probably have to go a town or two over to get a hotel.
So you just get a fucking hotel and you hang out with the boys.
Why are you yelling?
What the hell?
Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do.
No. Lower your voice.
You
have a microphone on.
Sorry, inner voice. Sorry, Coop.
No, it's not even that. It's the
Coop,
fact that
inner voice.
It's just the fact you have a microphone on and it actually overpowers everything.
Inner voice, Coop.
Like I said before, guys, shout out to all of our sponsors. Go get your merchandise.
So let's do it one more time. So you come here to the Hudson Cigar Lounge, Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. You're going to get your Fratellos 5-pack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a lighter. And the key words is while supplies last. Oh, let me say that one more time. While supplies
and the chairs are very comfortable, so you'll be all right.
Chairs are comfortable. I'm going to fall asleep in about 10 minutes. Jim's not going to bother me. He's going to let me fall asleep. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, so come on, check us out. Iron Horse Cigar Lounge. Great people. They opened their doors to us at 11 o'clock before anybody can even come in. So
and we appreciate them for that. We greatly appreciate the fact they opened their doors at 7 a.m. for us.
Yes.
When we did it at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Shout out to the other Jim.
So, I love this place. They're the only place that really I've seen in New York that carries McAuliffe.
Shout out to McAuliffe.
So if you want them, come get them here. Very reasonably priced, just like anywhere else.
Reasonably.
Mm-hmm.
Reasonably priced. And when you see the humidor, you're gonna walk in and be like, "Damn!" Not only do they have deals on Fratello,
they also have their own. They also have their own house blends, which is made by DBL.
And I'm sure they got their own deals on other stuff in here. You just got to come and check them out. Come and check out.
They have house blends made by DBL because I've smoked them. They're fantastic.
So, guys, on that note, we got about 2 minutes left.
We got about 5 minutes left, guys.
So, guys, we're going to say thank you for joining us. Another Sunday fun day. Enjoy your day. Have a blessed day. Take care of yourself. And if you got them, smoke them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Come to the Iron Horse Cigar Lounge in Hudson, New York. Check them out. Get your 5-pack of Fratellos with the lighter. We'll talk to you next week. Have a good day.
That's the show for today, everyone. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with an all-new show. And remember, you can listen to us again and again. The podcast of this radio show is available right after we go off the air tonight, anywhere that you can get your podcast episodes. And thanks for joining us today. I'd like to take a moment to talk about something close to my heart. Military Broadcast Radio is doing incredible work to support our veterans and bring their voices to the world. They rely on your generous donations and your dedicated volunteer hours to make it happen. I encourage you to consider supporting NBR in any way, form that you can. Use this QR code that's attached to the picture, or you can go to our website at mbradio.us. That's MikeBravoRadio.us to learn more about how you can donate or volunteer even just an hour a week from your home. Help make a difference in the lives of our veterans, because once again, we're all here for you and not for